Good morning. My name is Shira Rubinoff. I'm here at the RSA 2019 conference with Cisco. I'm here with Matt and Liz from Cisco. Matt, Liz, please introduce yourselves to our audience.
Sure. Thank you. My name is Matt Watchinski. I run Cisco's threat intelligence organization, Talos, and our job is to make sure that we protect our customers against the bad guys that are out there.
Hi, I'm Liz Centoni. I run our IoT business.
Terrific. Well, thank you both for being here. I had the pleasure of sitting in on your keynote, which was fantastic, and I'd like to delve into a few questions. I'll start with you, Matt. How is IoT, OT, and IT going to converge in the future?
So I think our world is changing very rapidly. And when we look at the technologies that are around us, it was only a few years ago that we didn't interact with the world the way we do today. We swipe on our phones, we talk to things, and these technologies are changing how our world works. And they're starting to show up everywhere. And because of that, they're eventually going to work their ways into our operational technology networks, so our OT networks. Because a bunch of children, a bunch of kids, the next generation, they're not going to want to turn a wheel or swing a wrench or pull a lever, right? They're going to want to say, hey, build me a car. And it's going to start happening. And so if we don't understand as security professionals how these realms work, how this new OT realm works, we won't be able to provide effective security for that new realm. And so I think that's how all of these things are going to converge here very soon.
Very interesting. And Liz, do you feel that the world is ready for this?
Absolutely. So when I talk to my customers in IoT, the reason they want to connect things is because they want to pull data. They want to pull data from the sensors, the devices, and the things because it helps them be more competitive in the marketplace, grow their top line, get more efficient. But to be able to do that, before you even start looking at what are the use cases I can actually work through with the data that I'm pulling, you have to be able to have a very secure and reliable network. So our customers are absolutely ready. It's just that they look at things in security differently than how IT looks at security.
Yeah, that's very interesting. We always talk about digital transformation, how one hand talks to the other hand or they don't talk to each other. Can you talk a little bit to the point what Cisco is doing in this area?
So first and foremost, why is Cisco in IoT? Is because the network is the enabler of a business outcome. Every single customer wants to talk to us about business outcomes, right? Top line generation, better improvement of bottom line. But it comes down to the fact that a secure foundation, a secure network is the foundation for every IoT deployment that's out there. And that's how we're helping customers with. It's the reason that Cisco is in IoT.
Very interesting. And any projects you could talk about specifically that Cisco is doing or any steps that you've taken so far?
So I think there's a lot of things that we've been working on. And one of the fun ones that I think just kind of represents how what you can do that's fun in IoT and OT is we built an OT-enabled kegerator.
Kegerator.
And it's got all the components that you would expect. It's got PLCs. It's got an industrial firewall in it. And we actually use it as a recruiting tool to help show and ask questions like how are these networks actually set up, right? What's going to be important from a security perspective? And so we built this project along with another one called Pump Jack, which is a fake pump that's powered by a little Arduino to help get people involved in the industrial security side of the house. And so I think we're well on our way to getting the right stuff together.
Very interesting. And basically to just sum it up, any last thoughts for our viewers around IT, OT, and IoT that you'd like to leave them with?
Yeah, as I mentioned in the keynote as well, is in a few years we won't even be calling it IoT, right? Because we would have just securely extended the network, things that we're very good at doing today in the enterprise that brings in that automation, brings in that analytics, brings in that security. We would have extended it into these non-carpeted spaces. So we'll just be talking about use cases, not that IoT is a separate world by itself.
Integrate. And to you?
I think the most interesting thing is the fact, that we're going to have to rise to new challenges as security community. And I think we've done it in the past. We've done it in how we've built our organizations over the last 15 years. And this is going to be a new and interesting opportunity for a lot of people. And I look forward to that challenge.
Terrific. Well, thank you so much, both of you, for your time. And again, what a wonderful keynote this morning. Certainly learned a lot. And thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.